Paramecium, caudatum. So when we talk about paramecium, paramecium belongs to the group Silate or Siliophora. They are unicellular, call them silate or Siliophora. They are unicellular, paramecium are unicellular protozoa. So they belong to this group. We have talked about the characteristics of silate earlier. So now we want to talk about the biology of paramecium. We are going to consider the habitat. Where can we find paramecium? We are going to talk about the structure, the feeding in paramecium, locomotion, how the paramecium moves. Then we are going to talk about small regulation, respiration in paramecium, that is gaseous exchange. Then we have excretion in paramecium, and lastly reproduction. So that is what we are going to talk about on paramecium. So let's start from the habitat. Paramecium are usually found in fresh water. The habitat of paramecium is fresh water, precisely stagnant water. But in some cases, you can find them in slow-moving water. So when you talk about paramecium, we have fresh water. I said like ponds or slow-moving water. Stagnant water, or slow-moving water, like ponds, basins. Okay, they are found in where you can see, organic matter, where you can find organic matter, because that's what they feed on. So that is where you can find paramecium. Then we also talk about the structure of paramecium. Okay, the structure of paramecium. When we talk about the structure of paramecium is unicellular, like I said earlier, and they have a slipper shape. Yes, slipper shape. That is the ovoid elongated state. Ovoid elongated shape. So when you remember paramecium, the shape is just like slippers. That's what we mean by slipper shape. And this paramecium is usually blunt. Let me draw the structure of paramecium. So we have cilia. We have cilia around the body. It comprises of cilia, and this cilia occurs in pairs. The cilia occurs in pairs around the body, and we also have the oral groove, which lead to the mouth. We have the food vacuole. We have the contractile vacuole. They have two contractile vacuole. They also have nucleus. They have two nucleus, the micronucleus and the micronuclei. They have another contractile vacuole here. So when we talk about the structure of paramecium, something like this. We have a trichocyst, which serves as a pore that lead into the inner chamber. So inside we have the cilia. We have the pellicule. We have the anterior contractile vacuole. We also have the oral groove. We have the gullet. Okay, with cilia, we have the cytostome, that is the mouth. We have the food vacuole. Food vacuole, we have a lot of food vacuole. We can also have another food vacuole here. We have the nucleus, we have the macronucleus, and we have the micronucleus. We also have, so this anterior, this posterior contractile vacuole, posterior contractile vacuole. Then we also have the trichocyst. We said they are pores. Trichocyst. They are pores that live inside. So this is the structure of paramecium. So like I said, the structure is usually blunt at the anterior part, and this structure, tapers toward the posterior part. So this is the structure of paramecium. I said it has a cilia, and this cilia occurs in pairs, and it occurs around the body. The pellicle is a thin layer, immediately after the ectoderm, and it is covered by the cell membrane. The anterior and the posterior have the body of paramecium is divided into two. We have the ectoplasm, which is gel, while the endoplasm consists of liquid. So when we talk about the ectoplasm, that's where you find the cilia, the pellicle, but the endoplasm, that is the internal part, consists of the contractile vacuole, food vacuole, nucleus, and the gullet. So now that is the structure of paramecium. So we want to move to feeding in paramecium. So when we talk about feeding in paramecium usually feed on. Let's talk about the feeding now. Paramecium usually feed on the heterotrophic, and they carry out what we call ciliary feeding, or they are called ciliary feeder. So they feed on bacteria, and other organic matter that is present in water. Organic matter or organic particles that is present. So when you talk about feeding in paramecium, this is carried out by the beating of the cilia. So continuous beating of the cilia will create water currents from the environment. That's how the feeding. So when the cilia continue to beat, there will be water currents. So this water consists of bacteria, it consists of organic matter in the water. So the water enters into the oral groove, and from the oral groove, the material moves to the gullet. So when you get to the gullet, the cilia lining the gullet, there are some cilia lining the gullet, we select the food particles and remove the water. So only the food particles as well as the organic matter, that is the food particles, the bacteria and the organic matter will enter into the food vacuole. So when you get to the food vacuole, there is digestion and absorption in the food vacuole. But before the absorption takes place, there is a movement, the cytoplasmic streaming occurs, and it results in movement around the whole body from the anterior to the posterior part. And this streaming is called cyclosis. So there will be movement around the body, which is referred to as cyclosis. This is what we call cyclosis. So while the food vacuole moves around the body, the endoplasm has lysosomes, and these lysosomes secrete digestive enzymes which helps in the digestion of the food. So after the digestion of food has taken place, there will be absorption, and the cells or the the absorption is done inside the endoplasm. So this cyclosis is as a result of a definite pathway movement. So after cyclosis has taken place, the undigested products will leave the body. Sorry, this is a pore called anapore, or what we call cytoport. So the undigested product will leave the body through the cytoport. So that is how the feeding in Paramecium looks like. Cytoport, that is the anapore. Then let's move to the locomotion now. When we talk about Paramecium, they also carry out movements. They can move from one place to another. And this movement is called ciliary movement. You can also carry out ciliary movement. Locomotion. We said they carry out ciliary movement. So this is done by the action of the cilia. Though the cilia, they are numerous, unlike flagella, and they are very short. So the cilia moves. They have two beats. The beating of the cilia propel the organism forward. And I said the cilia, action of the cilia. There are two strokes. We have fast effective stroke, and a slow recovery stroke. So when you talk about this movement, the fast effective stroke is the one that comes first, and that is the stroke that drives the organism forward. So when the fast effective stroke occurs, the cilium becomes rigid and it bends at the base, propelling or driving the organism forward. And the other one, which is the slow recovery slope, is usually flexible and it straightens up from the base to the tip, returning the organism back to the position. So we have a fast effective stroke and a slow recovery slope. That is what happens when Paramecium moves. Then we also talk about the osmoregulation. When you talk about osmoregulation, the osmoregulation is carried out by the contractile vacuole. There are two contractile vacuole, the anterior and the posterior contractile vacuole. And what osmoregulation means is the maintenance of constant water potential. As we all know that this organism is found in an aquatic environment. So there are a lot of water that enters into the body through osmosis. So this water needs to go out because if there is too much water, it will cause bursting. So this contractile vacuole is responsible for the maintenance of water balance. And this is done by active transport. That is what causes osmoregulation. The active transport is an energy consuming process that releases water outside. Then we move to the respiration. Respiration, that is exchange of gases from the inside to the outside. This is done by simple diffusion. So gases from inside will leave and gas from the environment will also enter. That is carbon dioxide and water. Carbon dioxide enters into the body as a result of simple diffusion, and carbon dioxide leaves the body while oxygen enters the body. Then we also have excretion. When we talk about excretion, they remove waste products through the anapore. Alright, the waste product of digestion is removed through the anapore. They also have nitrogenous waste. This nitrogenous waste also leave the body through the ectoplasm as a result of osmosis. Then we also talk about the reproduction now. So when we talk about reproduction, the reproduction occur in two ways. They carry out both sexual and asexual reproduction. So when we talk about reproduction in Paramecium, we said they carry out both sexual and asexual reproduction. So their asexual reproduction usually occur by transverse longitudinal division. So what happens is that the nucleus is responsible for reproduction. But however, there are two main types of nucleus. We have, let's say we are talking about asexual reproduction now. So we said they have reproduction. They have two main types of nucleus. We have macronucleus and we have micronucleus. So this macronucleus is not responsible for reproduction. The macronucleus is responsible for other metabolic activities that is ongoing in the body aside from the reproduction. But the micronucleus is the one that contains the genetic material. So it is responsible for reproduction. It is the one that contains the genetic material that is being transferred from that one generation to another, and it's also responsible for the formation of macronucleus as well. So when asexual reproduction occur in Paramecium, the micronucleus will carry out mitosis, which will lead to cell division, and it will produce more micronucleus. And after that, there is a transverse division of the cytoplasm, which will form other offspring. So that is how asexual reproduction occurs. But sexual reproduction this time around now, sexual reproduction is a bit complex, and the asexual reproduction occurs when you have two different strains of bacteria that are Paramecium, two different strains of Paramecium that are compatible. So when we have two different strains of Paramecium that are compatible, they will come together. They call them conjugants. So we have two different strains that are compatible, or two different types that are compatible. So when we have two Paramecium that come together, we call it conjugants. So when these conjugants come together, they meet at the, let's say this is conjugant A and this is conjugant B. Okay, these conjugates meet with each other at the oral groove, and at the end of this fusion, when they meet with each other, when they fuse with each other at the oral groove, the pellicle dissolve. And while the pellicle dissolve, there is a cytoplasmic strain that's formed between them, and we said that they have two nucleus, one micro and one macro. So when they fuse together, the macronucleus will disappear. The macronucleus will disappear. That means it will disintegrate, remaining the micronucleus only. So after this, the micronucleus will now carry out meiosis, that is meiotic division. So after meiotic division, there is production of 4 haploid pronuclei. Each conjugant will form 4 haploid pronuclei, say 1, 2, 3, 4, as a result of meiosis. So after meiosis has taken place, we have 4 haploid pronuclei, and after this there is disintegration. 3 out of these 4 will also disappear, giving rise to 1. So only 1 will remain. So 3 pronuclei will disappear, remaining 1. So what happened to this one? It will carry out mitosis as well, mitotic division, to form 2 types of nuclei. We have the stationary nuclei and the migratory nuclei. So this pronuclei will carry out mitotic division to form 2 nuclei, the stationary nuclei and the migratory, the stationary and the migratory. So what happened next is that the migratory nuclei of Paramecium A, this Paramecium A and this Paramecium B. So the migratory nuclei of Paramecium A will move to fuse with stationary nuclei of Paramecium B, while the migratory nuclei of Paramecium B will move to fuse with stationary nuclei of Paramecium A, and this will result in the production of zygote. So this zygote will now cause the both parents to split. As a result of formation of zygote, the both conjugant is now called X-conjugant. They will split, and this new zygote will now carry out meiosis or mitotic division to form 8 nuclei each. Each of the X-conjugates will carry out cell division to form 8 nuclei each. That is 4 micronuclei and 4 micronuclei and 4 macronuclei. That is what is referred to as conjugation. We said that sexual reproduction in Paramecium occurs by conjugation. So this is conjugation in Paramecium. So at the end of this, we have 4 offsprings from each conjugant. 4 offsprings from this one, then plus 4 offsprings from the other conjugant. So these are the offsprings that are result from these. So we have two nucleus from each. So let's say we have something like this, 8 nucleus, 8 nucleus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I now say that after this, there will cytoplasm. There will be division of cytoplasm, that is cytokinesis, and we have four daughter cells from each S conjugate. So each we have 2 nuclei, and the other S conjugate we have 4 daughter cells. So we have 2 parents giving rise to 8, daughter. So that is how conjugation is achieved in Paramecium. That is how conjugation is achieved in Paramecium. The S conjugate will split as a result of cytokinesis, division of the cytoplasm. Don't forget to subscribe when you watch this video. Thank you.